So I wanted to kind of like record my whole process of not just me waking up, but also making my breakfast and all of that. But running short on time, I gotta be out in the next 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pack my meals and go from there. Now, I haven't been as active as I promised I was going to be. I thought I was going to be posting a video every single week. I'm not doing that bad of a job though, but I am maybe like two videos short on YouTube. So there's definitely a lot to work when it comes down to that. Now, outside of that, a little bit of a light update. So for those that don't know, which is everybody on here, I share the apartment with my brother. Now my brother is planning on moving out, which now means that I have to get a place of my own, which I'm okay with, like completely fine with. Only problem is I live and reside in Maryland, and all the prices are jacked up about right now. It's a big mess all around. So looking for an apartment within my price range is extremely stressful at the moment. So I was even considering like doing a studio. It's just gonna be me. It's not anybody else. I don't need that big of a space. All I really need is a washer and dryer, a bedroom, and maybe a place where I can put in my TV set on the weekends, where I can just maybe spend Sunday, relax, or watch a movie or whatever. When I tell you studios are the same prices as apartments, it makes no sense. And I'm very frustrated. And everything in Maryland, specifically Montgomery County, is mad expensive. So we've been looking. I'm probably gonna take you through the whole process of like me moving out and me moving into a new place once I find the perfect place for me. And I also don't want to be too far from my family. I don't want to be too far from my parents. I don't want to be too far from my friends. I don't want to be too far from my work. And the special someone, you know who you are. But yeah, so there's a lot to kind of like consider in making a move like this, which is kind of like what I'm working on and trying to figure out exactly where I can do it within my price range, and just kind of like move from there. But yeah, that's kind of like where most of my stress has been coming from. And then once I figure that out, the plan after that will be to go back to school. So, but right now that's kind of like on standby. Actually, it was a plan the whole year, but that's on standby right now because of like finding a new place and all of that. But once I figure that part out, I'll make that move to like going back to school and all of it. So we definitely have kind of like ooh, I almost spilled this. Let's just say that busy and stress has been on my mind a lot. And I work at a specific gym. I don't know if I can say the name of the gym online. I don't know what the guidelines to that are, but for my day ones that follow me on Instagram, or for my friends, or for anybody that follows me on TikTok, knows where I work, because I always wear the work shirt with the patch on the side of it. Maybe I would do it here. Maybe that's allowed. But anyways, I've been at that same gym for about 4 years now. And it's time I turn my chips in. So we're also doing that while looking for a new place and everything else. So it's been a hassle. But I'm done yapping about it. I'm just gonna go ahead and make my protein shake, and then we're gonna leave to go to work. And I'll see you guys at the gym. Today we have a killer leg day. I don't know what I've posted a chest day just yet. Oh, I think I did. I'm not so sure. But today we got leg day, specifically a quad day. So stay tuned, see how that goes. I'll meet you guys up at the gym, and yeah, we'll go from there. All right. Peace. See y'all later. All right, guys. So the first shift is done. We are in the parking lot right now. I that's I gotta figure out a better way to do my training, just because, like, I just want to get it out, just get it done, especially when it comes down to legs. Like, going to work, then going to train, and then going back to work is too much of a hassle, especially when you're having legs, when you're training on legs. I really wanted to skip, but I started recording, so you guys are kind of like holding me accountable to the workout that we're going to be doing today. Like I said, it's mostly going to be quads, and now that I have y'all here, I don't want my page to be boring. And lately, it's not saying that it is. I don't know whether it is, y'all. I need your point of view on that, but just posting workouts and not posting more of like either vlogs or I guess kind of like doing other athletes workout. I could do a Chris Bumstead workout, or a Vaughn's workout, or somebody else's workout, and just kind of like try it and let y'all know how hard it is for me, or whether I feel it, or what exercise I should be doing, which I guess is an idea of what I am going to be doing on here. But I also wanted your point of view. Like, if y'all have any idea on what you would like to see me post, what you would like to see me do, or just talk about, just comment down below, and I'm going to go ahead and look at some of them and see what I'm actually going to be able to do it. Because also my time is limited, because I got to be back at the work in 3 hours. So giving me about 2 hours to work out and to record. It takes a bit longer because I am recording and I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so we're gonna have to work on some of those stuff and then go from there. But yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about. I'm still gonna be talking a little bit more when working out, but I gotta go get changed, and I'll see you guys in there. All right, peace. See you soon. I guess I'm gonna have to dip down like this, but I don't really want to, so I'm just gonna be here. So we got some pendulum squats that we're gonna be working on right now. I'm gonna warm up just with a couple sets, just so I can get started, and then I think about like 3 plates or maybe 4 plates I'll use as my working set. I'm gonna see what I can push for 5 sets of anywhere between 8 to 10, and then from there kind of like move forward. But I dread this machine. I would rather do regular back squats or like Smith machine back squat instead of doing this, but it's that day, so let's go.
not sure whether you guys can see me right now, but we're finally up to like 3 plates. I have my knee sleeves on. Gotta protect them at all costs. One of my biggest fear is to injure my knee or like have any type of discomfort where it's gonna take me out from like doing legs for a long period of time. So we're just gonna go ahead and get this started. Like I said, the goal is to try to get to like 5 sets of 8. Part of the reason is I'm just keeping 3 plates. I could have probably done 4 or 5 on here, but going heavy for like maybe 2 sets to me doesn't make any sense. I would rather have muscle endurance and longevity where I can withstand a certain amount of weight for a longer period of time, and I'm getting stronger every single time. So then potentially eventually I'll be able to do 4 plates for the same amount of like 5 sets of 8. So that's kind of like my mentality going into like compound movements. As far as like isometric movements, that's something that's going to take a little bit of an adjustment to get used to. But again, with isometrics, anywhere between 12 reps to 15 reps is good enough for me. So we're going to go ahead and get this started, and I'll let you guys know by set number 5 like how I'm feeling. All right, so let's go. For me and you.
God damn it.
All right, not gonna lie to y'all. Set number 5 was moving mad fucking slow, but we did it. So now I can't even say it's everything else is gonna be easy, because it's not. Let's just keep the ball rolling. Okay, so if the barbell Smith machine is empty, I would love to do Bulgarian split squats first before I do legs extensions. But if it's not, we might just move straight to legs extensions. All right, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, so the Smith machine has been taken, so we're back to legs extensions. I used to at least love going heavy when it comes down to like the legs extensions, but I'm dropping it down a bit. I'm not going too light though, so kind of like just moderate, so I can get about 12 to 15 reps clean, and we're gonna go for about 3 to 4 sets. before we go back and try to hit the some Bulgarian split squats with the Smith. I actually hate doing them with dumbbells, and today I actually forgot my strap, so it's not even possible even if I wanted to, which is why I'm kind of insisting on the Bulgarian. I'm kind of insisting on the dumbbells. What am I saying? This is what happens when you don't sleep enough. Oh. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, come on. Oh. Ooh. Oh yeah, and I know y'all are gonna be like, oh, he's on his phone, yada yada yada. I got a timer, so I kind of always give myself about a minute to a minute and 30 seconds in between sets, just as like a rest period. So I still got about a minute just to rest up and then kind of go from there before moving forward to the second set, and then the third, and then hell. But ooh, we're gonna get it started pretty soon. All right, I'll see you guys in for the next set. All right. Son of a bitch, it burns. Woo. All right, we got one last set. Oh shoot. God damn it. All right, I'm gonna do the last set. I think I'm just gonna fast forward through the last set and then move on to the next thing. You can step in. Hey, buddy.
How's my natty? I was gonna say, since your back is getting so big, can I call you my favorite BBW? my big back Willie.
Oh boy. All right, so I don't even know whether it's getting this right now or getting my face because the angle is kind of weird, but the Smith machine has been taken again every single time I try to go over there. So we're gonna improvise. We're gonna do a single leg leg press over here, and then just kind of do about 4 to 5 sets. I'm running out of time. I have like 30 minutes to keep recording this workout before like the cameras have to go off, because I do have a time limit on like from what time to what time are you able to record, because then the busy hours gets by and it gets a whole lot of, it gets crazy. So we got 30 minutes to kind of get this part done. The rest of the workouts are gonna be some adductor work and some abductor work, and then some calf raises. So we'll see how much we can get done, and yeah, and see you guys at the end for the closing of the video. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and speed through like all of these, from like set number 1 to set number 2 to then moving on to the calf raises and the adductor work, and I'll just see you guys in for the end. I need to time myself a little bit better when it comes down to making this type of this video, so we'll figure it out. That's why I was saying I only have like short time frame, because I gotta be ready by like 3:15 so I can start going back to work. All right, but let's get started. No more talking.
Oh crap. Whew.
I'm losing my words right now, but I'll say this. As men, like, we need to do some adductor work and some abductor work every single time we're hitting legs. Because for the past 5 years of me training, I never did it. Now I'm coming back to it. The first time I did it was around like January, kind of like mid-February, actually, yeah, mid-January, something like that. When I tell y'all I couldn't walk the next day, adductors are very important. And also when I did my show last time, like you could see I was missing my inner quads because I didn't work on my abductor and I wasn't working on my abductor. So the definition down on my ass also wasn't where it was supposed to be. Yes, I'm gonna say it. It wasn't where it was supposed to be. Everybody saw that show and they were like, oh, congrats on doing it. All I saw were kind of like the negative points of it. So this whole year, we're not competing. All we're doing is reinforcing those muscles that we weren't working on, that we're neglecting, that are our sore points and stuff like that. And then pushing forward to make sure that they're kind of like becoming what, or they're getting as big as what I want them to look like. So I'm going to do another 2 sets of these, and then I'll see you guys. Actually, I think I might do it here on some seated calf raises. All right, but let me go ahead, and I'm already spent. I'm done, but let me just get this done and we can get back to work. All right. I got one more set, so I'm gonna get it done. I don't think I'm actually really gonna record it, so see y'all on the calf raises. All right. All right, guys. So the workout is finally over. I did not get the chance to record the calf raises because it was already 12 o'clock. So I'm literally in the posing room right now, just hiding from everyone so I can do this and kind of like end the video. But we had a pretty great leg session either ways. I will be sore tomorrow. And I just wanted to go ahead and say thank you for those that stay tuned or watching my videos and sticking up to it. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. I will see you guys for the next one. I don't know whether I want to do a vlog next or whether I want to do another workout video. So, and also if you do happen to have an idea, please let me know in the comments below. All right, peace. See y'all next time.